Coach, it is a building that has seen it all through the many years of its existence as EA Sports welcomes you to Oakland, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Oakland Raiders. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Now, 180. 43's the mic. Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Mike's 43. Express. Oh, dang, punk. 43 is the mic. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey. White.
On second down, Jacobs. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
Express.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They go with Jacobs. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. He's going to let this one go deep. This is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And they're able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Check three.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
General West. Smith.
Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. This is the tight end Fayette. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
15, Lonnie. 15 left.
It's our time.
5.
That's caught. It's Malone. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Ready, set.
Yo, check his mic.
80 weapon.
You go tight. You got tight.
Yo, go. Ready.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as he gets this to the Raiders' 42.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Ready.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, Foxtrot. Yes.
He's Mike. Let's set a tone.
Yeah.
3rd and 2. Locke's going to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
Hey.
Motion out of the backfield.
Shoot.
Locke going to go on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. Now, they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Tight down. There you go. Watch the ship. Hey.
93. 93. Hey, Echo. Express.
Motion.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards there, 1st down. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him.
43.
Check, check.
Yo, Chief.
I don't think you got...
Express.
Check 9, check 9.
That's it.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up second and 10.
Hey, 7:34. Hey, Charlie.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field.
Express.
Mike's 43. Mike's
Now Howard. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
Double dog. That's the way. Hey, check Mike 40.
Express.
Check Mike 46.
That's it.
Check.
That's it.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a fourth down. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Let's go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth-quarter do-or-die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well.
Go.
Bang. Shift. Wide. Get wide.
On second down, it's Lindsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
60 Pittsburgh.
So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. On first and 10, it's Lindsey. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that one.
On second down now, it's Lindsey. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Back in his home state, Grace Freeman getting the carry. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the Raiders' 37-yard line.
30 base.
Wild Bill, Wild Bill.
Get it.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. They'll find Metcalf. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this.
Let's go now. 60 outlaw.
Come to my work. We want it. Come.
Hey, exit.
95 is my...
Look at me. Zip. Leave river. Leave river.
From the gun on third down, Locke. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 14.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is.
Come on, set.
Well, this was an
70,
excellent read.
80,
Read the pressure
64,
and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Ready, ready.
Throwing on second down. Locke staying on his feet, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join, who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. The kick by McManus is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
That puts him in excellent position, first and goal after a gain of 19.
Here we go, here we go. 10-2 stop. Greystone, traffic.
Rush in, rush in.
They'll run with Lindsey. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Second and goal from the 1.
Let's go, let's go. Jack. No, no, no. Off. 20.
Go out. Go.
try to run with Lindsey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Ready?
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Now.
Ringo.
Let's go.
Block now on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. They come out here in the eye. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
He's checking crack.
Yep. Let's go.
They're going with Lindsey, and he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Raiders hang tough down near the goal line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Out. Check 37. Check 37.
And an alley to run. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. 12 yards there and a first down. Throwing on first down is Carr. And he'll find Moreau here. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
You're mine.
Here we go. Take 4. 49. Check 4.
He's got a first down past the 30. And all the way up to the 37-yard line. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
We got this.
Ready.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Faking to give to Lindsey. Here's Lott. Open man there is Malone. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
Gain of 22 yards. First down, Broncos.
Set, ready. 18, Gator.
Watch the run, watch the run. Slam, slam.
X3, 218, chopper. Big grip, big grip.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Down. 60 Pittsburgh.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. 95 is mine.
Hey, Zoo.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Ready, ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. Block. Got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35.
Now, that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. T.J. Watt make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Let's go now. 30 base. Hey, orbit.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Under 10. Under 10. 10.
Shoot.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Locked and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 23. Locke going to bring the offense up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. On 1st down, Locke being chased out left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
95's the sand. No, check his mic, Mike.
Yo, go, go.
95's Mike. Watch 95. Hey, tight.
Into the red zone, it's Locke. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. He'll dump this one off to Lindsey. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Philip Lindsey, his 11th touchdown of the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point from McManus is good, and we are even at 10 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. A nice run on 1st down gets him 6 yards to the 31. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
808. Check 24. Hey, Echo.
43 is the mic, boy. 43.
Running from the gun with power. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. The Raiders do snap it. It's Carr. And no, it's incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey.
Now a carry for Lindsey. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Get it.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards the pickup there. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Matchbox lights. Hey!
Switch it.
Be grip.
They'll run here with Lindsey. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Joker.
Go.
One more time with Lindsey. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Check his mic. Too little, Cap. Undercrush.
Look at me. Zipper. Ready?
They'll try to run with Lindsey. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go.
Check. Check hot route. Hot, hot. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
And that'll set him back 5. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to break our fourth quarter tie. And McManus able to put it through. And they will take the lead at 13-10. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, it's Carr. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First catch so far for the man who led the NFL coming into the weekend. He's got a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run on first down. Richard. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. The Raiders on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, over-excited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And able to complete it to Moreau. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
What down? 180. Hey, let's get them home. 280.
On first down, they run with Howard. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Carr. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Ready.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Another run by Lindsey. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The Broncos on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8. Locked to throw. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And the safety, Carl Joseph, there to knock that one away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Catch made, it's Moreau. A first down there on a pick up at 25. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Charlie.
Back to throw. Carr. And quick throw here. That's complete. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Carr now 9 of 17 through the air.
We're good.
Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Broncos, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, it's just their 3rd loss as they fall now to 10-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.